I'm saying the Lions. And when I say that, on the other hand, we need to talk about the Minnesota Vikings. We need to talk about the Minnesota Vikings having a better shot of winning a playoff game if they're the number 5 seed in the NFC playoff race. But as you guys know, as of right now, the Minnesota Vikings are as well as 14-2 on the season. If they win the game versus the Detroit Lions, they'll be the first seeded NFC playoff picture. In their first game, they would probably be playing the Buccaneers, the Lions, Commanders, or Packers, right? If one of those 4 teams win, that is who will be playing the Minnesota Vikings in the first round, all of which could have one playoff win. And I would expect the Lions to be playing the Minnesota Vikings in that first round. Now, when you look at this, right? When you look at this, it is hard to play a team three times in a season. You know that team inside and out, but then playing them for the 3rd time in the season in a divisional rival, it is going to be tough. But if you get the number 1 overall seed, that means you have beaten the Detroit Lions once so far this season in Week 18. And I think that upsets the Detroit Lions a little bit. I think that upsets them a lot because then the Detroit Lions are the 5 seed. They're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 4th seed, a team that beat them earlier yet this season. They're going to be bad. They're going to want to blow them out, and then they want to go blow you out in the first divisional game of the matchup. So, guys, if you are a Minnesota Vikings fan, I would say you want to have the 5th seed. I think you want to have the 5th seed because as a 5th seed, you would play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I know you have not played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers yet this season, but you have played the Atlanta Falcons. And you beat the crap out of the Atlanta Falcons. Let's just be honest. And the Atlanta Falcons have beat the Buccaneers twice this season. Now, I understand matchups and key-ups and whatever, yada, yada, yada. But the Falcons and Buccaneers matched up pretty well. Falcons are better than the Buccaneers, head-to-head wise. Playing right now? Probably not. But head-to-head wise, they are better. They match up better. They do better. They beat them twice. You beat the crap out of the Falcons. By default, I would have favoritism. I would want to pick the Minnesota Vikings over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if they were to play head-to-head. I'm just saying. So, guys, if you are a Minnesota Vikings fan, I understand Laura already said she wouldn't mind the loss. Give me the loss. It's okay. It is what it is, baby. But Minnesota Vikings fans, would you guys rather be a 5th seed or a number 1 seed? Obviously, home field advantage is nice. Having that bye week is nice. But when you think about it, you have a bye week. Russ, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But the team that you'll be playing already has that playoff exposure. The team that you are playing already has that playoff win. So kind of a little bit, if you think about this logically, the team that you're playing kind of has the advantage. The nerves are gone. The butterflies are kind of digressed a little bit. I'm just saying they have a little bit of an advantage, and you'd have a kind of an easier opponent. You would kind of have a little bit easier of opponent. Let's just call a spade a spade. So what do you guys think? Should the Minnesota Vikings be okay with the 5th seed, or should they go